Here we are again. All right, this is my third reaction video today. What did you guys do on Black Friday? I reacted to metal videos. Anyway, my name is Old School Nerd. I'm a 46-year-old single dad of 3 girls, and I need to catch up on my music. I'm an old school guy. Old school metal, old school blues, old school jazz. Kind of got away from metal music when it went to the grunge era and never came back. And everyone's telling me you got to come back. It's so good now. 31 flavors of everything. So my first reaction was a classic cover of Holy Diver by Dio, done by Killswitch Engage. Loved it. My second reaction was Killswitch Engage, but one of their original songs called Signal Fire. It was amazing. I mean, it's on my playlist already. This next song is the one that my friend said, okay, once you do this one, you're in. And I went, what do you mean I'm in? He goes, no, you don't understand. This next song, when you react to it, it's probably going to freak you out, but in a good way. Okay, he says, and you'll probably get hooked on it. Oh, okay. I asked him, is there a certain reason? He goes, they're Ukrainian. And I went, great. The only Ukrainian band that I've ever heard of, I don't know any Ukrainian bands. He says, but here's the thing. How many metal bands do you know with female singers? And I'm like, don't. He said, well, guess what? In today's metal, female singers are not just a unique little one-off thing that's very rare, but not only are they acceptable, they're preferred a lot of times because the women can do things the men can't do. And in some cases, they do it much better. And I'm like, what? Sounds good to me. I'm into some Lita Ford. That was a joke, by the way. That shows how old I am. Anyway, I know it, okay? There are some amazing heavy metal women out there. Looking forward to meeting them all. Right here on YouTube. The name of this band... Now, in my second video, I said, hey, my next song is going to be a song called Pieces or something. It's not Pieces, it's Pisces, as in the astrology sign Pisces. Now, I'm a Scorpio myself, okay? But my daughter, my daughter's a, I think my daughter is either a Scorpio or she's one after Scorpio. It doesn't matter, okay? This song is called Pisces. I have no idea if the song is about the fish, the Pisces sign in astrology is 2 fish, like a yin and a yang. And my daughter and I, my oldest daughter, Megan, her and I have matching tattoos. Fish. Mine's a green koi, a butterfly koi, and mine's swimming down like this, and hers is a blue one swimming up, like a yin and a yang. So it's kind of like Pisces. The name of the band is called Jinjer. Okay. At first, I wasn't sure, but I asked. He said, "Dude, it's ginger like the spice." I was like, "It's just spelled differently." And they're from Ukraine. I looked them up on Wikipedia without listening to any of their music. Apparently, they're very popular. And apparently, according to he said, there are more reactions to this song on YouTube than any other song in the last 2 years. And I'm like, really? He said, yes. And I said, then there must be something really amazing about it for so many people to have reacted. He goes, yes. He says, people from every walk of life, young, old, rock, rap, country, reggae, it doesn't matter. Whatever music you're into, there are people from all walks of life all around the world that have did live reactions to this song from this band because there's something about it that is just a phenomenon. It's viral. And I'm like, dude, sign me up. He says, okay, I know you're going to do a little research on the band. Whatever you do, don't listen to any of their music because it's going to ruin it. All right. He said, okay, it's a female-led band. The band itself is a 3-piece musical, which means there is a drummer, a bass player, and a guitarist, which normally in metal usually means they're going to be kind of lacking because normally in metal, you have 2 guitarists, one's doing the rhythm while the other one does all the hooks and the solos and everything else. He says, but understand this band is musically amazing. Okay. he says, you know, some metal bands, it's the lead singer that makes them amazing. Or in some bands, it's the guitar player that everyone thinks is amazing. He says, this band, musically, is up here, bass player, drummer, guitarist, they all work perfectly well together. Their arrangement is amazing. He says, but her name is Tiana, something. Okay, she's Ukrainian. Her name is Tiana or something. He says it's the band itself is amazing to watch, but when the lead singer starts singing, he says, put your seatbelt on and just absorb the greatness. And I went, all right, Metal Adele, let's go. That was a joke, by the way. I'm sure she doesn't sound like Adele. If she sounds like Adele, I'm gonna feel really stupid. All right. Link to the original video is going to be below here. Please check it out. Like and subscribe to the video. We're trying to grow it up here, guys. I'm lonely in COVID, stuck in my house, working from home, and I'm doing reactions to metal music because I'm so far behind because I'm old. All right, let's do this. This is Jinjer Pisces. Let's check it out. Ooh. I'm gonna like this already.
Step forward and meet a new sunrise. A coward.
Oh.
It's shivering inside.
Stop. Two things automatically. See how the drummer has his drum set up? He's got that low jazz style. Shadow. He's doing those ghost hits. Oh, it's a groove. He's got a groove. The guitar. And look, I saw the bass player. Don't know his name. Doesn't matter. Bass player's playing that heavy bass. He's got his pluck hand literally up on the fretboard, and he's doing tap notes. Yeah, musically, I see it coming. And already her voice is as smooth as silk. I said, look out, Metal Adele. Unfortunately, she's smooth like Adele. She not obviously doesn't have the power like Adele, but okay. I'm down. I'm into this. I haven't even, oh, and she's beautiful. Did I mention that? Doesn't matter. Okay, I had to say that because I don't want to mess this up. Let's continue with this awesome groove.
Be a friend of mine who swallows suffering with smile. I drew a different reality.
Oh, that bass player's got it. Oh no, musically these guys are playing. They're playing it. Here's the problem. There's something's going to happen, and this is why. The guitar that the guitarist is playing, I think, is an SPA. Those are like up here, custom metal guitars. He could play a Stratocaster. He could play all these different other types of guitars to get this tone. The guitar he's playing is designed for speed, and the bass player, he's playing this smooth jazz with the 5-string bass, but I'm looking at his outfit. The drummer, his set is all set up for a smooth, quick jazz setup, not up high all around him like a big metal performer. But I'm looking at these guys, and then I'm looking at her. I mean, look at her. I mean, okay, this may be a ballad. This may be a studio, whatever, and her voice is amazing, and she's beautiful, and it's smooth as silk, and musically, it's got a groove. It's lovely. But I'm already calling it. Something weird is going to happen, because there's no way millions of reactions have happened on YouTube with millions of views if this is all it is. Okay? Seriously. I'm just calling it now. But she sounds amazing. Effortless.
Ego heart, they can be big 'cause I'm selfless.
Oh, this is it. They're segueing. It's a segue into something. You can already feel it. Keep playing it. Okay, I pushed the wrong button. I was so freaked out. Is that her voice? I mean, I've heard of women that can growl, but the women that I've heard do the growling sound like when they talk, sound like they smoke 10 packs of cigarettes a day. And she's singing like a songbird, angel songbird, and then popped into that. Is it a mic trick? Is it a studio trick? Or is that really her voice? Okay. I'm gonna assume, and I don't know, I'm gonna assume that it is maybe her voice, but I'm hoping, okay, one of two possibilities. Either A, that is her, and she's the most talented vocal, she has more vocal control than anyone on the planet, or it is her voice, but there is, like when she goes into that setting, somebody pushes a button in the studio and it adds something to the mic to where, because, I mean, if I tried to growl, my vocal cords would stretch out and I wouldn't be able to sing high. I'm so confused. I've heard of women that can do this, but they either do this or they sing. She just sang. Oh, that's scary. No. Okay, these guys are musically amazing. Okay. They just dropped right off of that metal, dropped down into this groove again. Here's the thing. If this woman, Tiana, if she goes from whatever if she goes back to the soft angel, I'm done. Because there's no way she could have done all that and then, you know what I mean? The drummer's amazing. He's got the groove, man.
No promises
Come on.
I ever give. Don't rely on me and I won't do.
Okay, not only did she go back to it, effortless. No problem. Hey, no big deal. I just sounded like the Antichrist in the pit of hell calling for the death of billions across the world. And whenever the drummer goes back to jazz tones and the guitarist and the bass player stop dropping heavy metal stuff and go back to little damn near folk lute playing, I'm going to go back to being a sweet little girl that lives in the country and sells apples by the roadside, while whistling and singing to little birds that come and float and land on my hand. That's insane. And if it's really her without studio mic work, because I know you can adjust things in the mic in studio, if that's really her voice, I can see why millions of people have reacted to this. Because that, I've never seen anything like that. I've seen women go up. We've all seen Mariah Carey do that whistle note she does that goes like way up high, and she comes back and sings soulfully. But I've never seen anybody do that and then dump, where your vocal cords are being flapped, and then be able to go back to this soft control again. I've never heard of that. I'm sitting here stunned and I'm not saying anything and we're not listening to the video. I'm 15 minutes in because this is freaking me out. Let's continue. Bass player is amazing, by the way. Fish, Pisces, yeah. Her voice is amazing, by the way. This right here, smooth. Don't get me wrong. The other stuff was intense. Pedal. There it is. Oh, hello. Wow. Musician. Okay. I know we've been shocked by this woman's voice. I'm shook by the voice. Both her normal voice and the demon from within. But I'm just saying, I'm a music guy. And the rhythm section, the drummer, the bass player, the guitars, these three guys are telling a story with their music. It's not just her voice. These guys have a groove. It's not just push, 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 push. They're telling a story, and story is intriguing. I love his hand-hammered zildjian cymbals. They're really nice. Evan's Head's nice.
Cherish his life to the underworld.
How is her voice not cracking after all that?
Make me flash and when the winter cries. Voices swimming through the river. Hold the life against the stream. Searching for the room to catch on and see the sun.
Wow.
Don't suffocate in painful tortures. Long-cutting tables of callous men. Wandering on of phantom butchers. Emeralds are whipped away. Emeralds are whipped away. Emeralds are whipped away. Emeralds are whipped away.
Oh, wow. All right. Okay. Okay. I understand now why everybody has reacted and everyone has freaked out about this band and this song. Okay. 3 quick things. Number 1, if it really is her voice, she is the Mariah Carey in the opposite direction. She can do what Mariah Carey does going down that Mariah Carey does going up. So letting you know, that whistle tone that Mariah Carey's famous for, she's one of a few people that in the world that can do that and not destroy her vocal cords. If this woman can go down in the same fashion and come back up to a soulful, singing, smooth voice that she has without cracking and destroying her vocal cords, she's the reverse Mariah Carey. Just saying that out loud. 2, the song is beautiful, both from the aggressive parts and the melodic parts. It tells an amazing story. I'm going to look up the words just so I can follow the full story because I'm kind of blown up by the other thing. 3, this is the other thing that's blowing me around, is I'm watching the video. I'm watching her sing, but I think a lot of people will see her sing and just forget the fact that this band is really, really good. During this whole last section, instead of just doing chords, they're doing walks up the necks of their both bass guitar and the ESP guitar, the electric guitar and the bass guitar. Both players are walking up to share the notes through that whole. It takes skill to do that and to do it well. And wow. Thank you. I just want to say thank you for suggesting this one. This was a trip. This was awesome. I need suggestions. Drop them in the comment section. Reaction. This was reaction number 3. We're gonna do reaction number 4, and it's the last one on my list. And then after that, it's all up to y'all. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. Appreciate everything everyone does for this channel and for me. I appreciate it. I'm just an old guy trying to catch up on metal music. One song at a time, one mind exploding woman of rock at a time. Oh my God. Tiana, you are amazing. Jinjer is awesome. Pisces is well worth the viral explosion it has received online. And I think my friend was right. I want to know more. I think I'm hooked on it. I think it's yeah, it's kind of blowing me away. It's the kind of thing I want to share with my daughter to say, hey, look, you can be this woman here. Nobody messes with this woman. This woman is a boss. Yeah, that'll work for me. All right, my name is Old School Nerd, and I'm catching up on my metal. I'm old. Not that old. Not dead yet. See you guys later. Peace.